Hey Miss Gentry, my name is Tia Taylor. This year I'm going to be in your English 2 honors class, and it is August 9th, 2022. This is my book review on the book Not So Pure and Simple by Lamar, Giles. Have you ever been so hooked onto someone that it made you waste lots of valuable time in your life? In this book, the main character Dale has this big crush on this girl Kiara. He's had a big crush on Kiara since he was younger. It's the only girl that he's ever liked, and it's the only crush that he's ever been able to actually remember. The problem with Kiara, though, is that she's very, very hard to get to. Lots of boys want her. Everyone wants to be her boyfriend, and whenever she does break up with a boyfriend, she gets a new one pretty quickly. So when he finally finds an opening, as he's started back going to church in their town, Green Creek, everyone is very religious, and even the schools are church-based. So at their church that he just started back attending with his mother, which Kiara also attends, the church decides to do this purity pledge thing where they get kids to be pure and not do anything sexual and just, remain pure, which I think is a really positive thing. So during this purity pledge, a lot of the church kids joined, but Dale wasn't really thinking about it until he saw Kiara get up and join. But he didn't actually know what he was getting himself into. So no matter what his efforts are to try to impress Kiara, constantly he's getting dodged and turned down. Dale's frustration with his unsuccessful efforts caused him to lose sight of what's really important in his life, and they also caused him to miss various opportunities, along with causing him to do things that he shouldn't do and wouldn't have done if it weren't for his massive crush on Kiara. I do want to also talk about the way the book does a great demonstration of strong double standards in today's society, and it also shows a good representation of young women trying to fight these double standards and standing up for themselves with these double standards. This book also shows the reality of people who pressure and judge others, especially young people, at church, and I think is a very realistic topic that doesn't get talked about enough, and it's a thing that occurs very often that discourages young people from coming to the church as often because they're afraid that they might be judged or forced to do something that they aren't comfortable with yet. I feel like this book was very eye-opening. It showed me a lot of different ideas from a lot of different perspectives, especially considering this was written from a boy's perspective. I've never read a book from a boy's perspective before, so that was very cool. And it was a book that I could relate to a lot. Like, it had many things that I was like, oh my god, like I know exactly what you mean. And I feel like that's what made the book so enjoyable and fun to read. I would definitely recommend this book. I feel like it's very educational and it shows you a very amazing theme. Thank you.